What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Let's talk about this, man. So the URL released what they was doing as far as the URL award show. Remember in the URL award show, before the award show, the URL had already announced these awards are just for URL people only, nobody else. So if you're not signed to the URL, you're not on a contract with the URL, you will not be mentioned or nominated at all in this award show. Okay? Now, when I heard that, I was very disappointed because I think that's bogus for you to call yourself the NBA of battle rap, and yet you're going to disown and rule people out as a result of them not being signed to you and not being contracted to you, as though that's their fault because they don't want to sell out and sign to no 5-year contracts when battle rap is actually a freelancing sport that y'all have made into a record label. So you want to weed people out and undervalue and appreciate them because they ain't signed to you in 5 years for a 5-year contract deal. So what you want to do is say, well, this is what we gonna do then. Then we gonna flood them out. We gonna take away all their accomplishments and accolades so that they don't, as a battle rapper, they can't even feel good about themselves of being a battle rapper because they not invited to the ball. That's real shifty. When you claim to be the most respected. Bless me. When you claim to be the most respected. One brother said in the comments, it's a URL award. Why should they give an award to somebody else that's not on their league, but on other people's leagues? Then I had to tell the brother, first of all, ain't nobody else on no other person's league. Who signed to RBE? Who really signed to King of the Dot? Like, what are you talking about? These battle rappers ain't on nobody else's leagues. Why you think they going to each other league still rapping? Still rapping. Who Dre Dennis and them got signed to their leagues? No. That's why these brothers rapping on each other leagues. Because they not. They freelancers. They freelancers. They rap anywhere they want to rap. This the URL that's only doing it. Because they want to get all the battle rappers they can so that they can sign bigger sponsorship and contract deals to make hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars and giving them a little bit of nothing. That's what it's all about. So they monopolizing the game. So when I saw that go up of them saying that these awards is only for URL participants only, first thing I thought about was the champion of the year then. I say then, if that's the case, then why not just say what the champion of the year award is? It's a URL award also that Jay Black continued to lie about. He continued to try to hide about. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's for anybody. Everybody can be mentioned. Remember him and Surf got into it? Remember Surf exposed them on it? Surf was like, I know. You can't tell me. I know the business. That belt ain't going to nobody that's not on the URL. Remember Surf bust them out on that? He like, I wish you would get that belt to somebody else who's not on the URL. Remember, he even put a bet up to Jay Black. He said, I bet y'all $5,000, not only this year, but for the next 3 years. Ain't nobody winning that belt that's not on the URL. He did that. He exposed Jay Black. He said, you work for them. You know, I know. Remember him and Jay Black was, well, I ain't going to say Jay Black was into it with him because Jay Black ain't going to never defend himself. But Surf was just letting him have it and exposing him for the agent he is, right? That he be still want to deny. and still want to act like it's not true. So I said to myself, well, if they gonna just do that, why not just call the award a URL award and don't mention no other battle rappers then? Because I think it's real shitey. Y'all need to really look at this because a lot of people just don't get this. That's real shitey to mention these brothers in the champion of the year conversation, knowing they're not going to get it. They knew A Ward and Ill Will should have won like the last 2 years. So they purposely was using their names, A Ward, Ill Will, Mac Myron, them, using their names in the champion of the year conversation, only for them not to never get the award. Not only was they never going to get the award, but they using them so that they can pump up the URL rappers over them. That's what it means. When you using them as runners up, but the winner is URL. That's what you're doing. So you're using their name, their accomplishments, their accolades, what they did all year to put them in the conversations, only for them to be the disappointments of the award. That's shifty. Then, when you have the battle rap award that's supposed to be for battle rap, they don't even get mentioned. They don't even get nominated. To once again hide, overshadow, reject they work and accomplishment that they've been doing all year. But you wanted to use them for the champion of the year to say the greatest rapper is the URL. Champion of the year. So the greatest rapper is the URL. While using everybody. Now, think about that. So anybody that did real good, Dre Dennis, A Ward, Ill Will, Mac Myron, them, they used their names in the champion of the year conversations. Oh, all the battle rappers. Yeah, this for everybody who did good and was on fire. Knowing the winner is URL. And when we have our award show, we're not going to mention none of y'all. We're not going to mention Mac Myron. We're not going to mention A Ward. We're not going to mention Ill Will. We're not going to mention Dre Dennis. We're not going to mention none of them. Even though they've been on fire all year, even though they've been doing good all year, we're not going to mention none of them. Not even as nominations to show how good that they are since they're not on our league, since they're not signed to our contracts. We're not going to mention none of them. But we're going to mention them when they come to the champion of the year because our rappers is superior to them. So we're going to mention them and we're going to pump them up as being good and on fire and the best. But guess who's the greatest? The URL. See how that works? See how that works? They use them to posterize and elevate the URL. The URL rappers. Oh, A Ward been cooking. Oh, he been on fire. Oh, he was a killer. Oh, Ill Will. Oh, he was killing. He was smoking stuff. Oh, Dre Dennis been lighting things up on fire. Oh, Mac Myron is something else. That boy is very talented. The winner is. They even tried so hard to discredit them, brother. They even put Surf in the top 4, top 3. The 3 battles. Man, get up out of here, man. See how fake that is? That's fake. Don't mention me at all then. I mean, keep the same energy. If I'm not invited to the ball, then why are you mentioning me at all? Just leave me out of it. Don't bring my name up just so that you can let one of your people try to shine over my name. That's what's so fake about it. And that's what I was saying. That some of you slow pokes who ain't up on speed don't know nothing y'all talking about. Y'all don't ever know nothing y'all talking about because you can never see it from the other person's perspective. So imagine, if you would, this is your son. So your son is a battle rapper. Your son won't sign a 5-year battle rap contract deal. So he's not invited to the award show, even though he's been beating a lot of the top guys in the game. He haven't lost. He on fire. Everybody saying his name. But because he won't sign a 5-year deal, that he no guarantees. 5-year deal, no guarantees. No guarantees of money, no bonuses for signing, no guarantees of battle. So we signing a 5-year commitment, just believing and hoping that you, as the league who make money off us, do right by us. That's not business. Because the business is put in play to make money off you and to give you the less as they possibly can. So why would I subject myself to this, believing and expecting you as the league to do right by me? No, that's the purpose of why I got a manager. That's the purpose of why I call negotiation. But your son don't do that. He can't go to the dance. But when they giving out the most high-end prestigious award, they mention your son, knowing that no matter what he did, he lose anyway. So we're going to take this dude who everybody talking about that's on fire. We're going to use him only to big up our artists and say that our artist won over him. So y'all like him, but our artist bigger than him. Y'all say he on fire, but our artist more on fire than him. See how that works? That's fake. And it's shifty. And it's dirty. Y'all know Black, he can't be honest. He can't keep it real for nothing. He gonna keep trying to make it seem like, no, that's not the case. That's not true. That no. They know what they doing. That right there is just real shifty to me. That's real shifty to me. No matter how you look at it, that's real shifty. You want to use these boys to big up the champion of the year, knowing they don't have a chance of getting it. But we're going to use their name, accolades, accomplishments, and everything they did just so that we could say we did better. So when it comes to our award show, you're not even going to be nominated. We're not going to even mention you. So we're going to mention you for the champion of the year just to give our rappers the award to show that they better than you. And then we have our own private award show. We're not bringing y'all up at all. We don't want nobody acknowledging y'all, giving y'all love, shining, and asking us what's the problem, why they not here, really exposing our hand of who we are. That's what's so fake about this whole thing. It is what it is, and it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join the Patreon. Support me, man. Support me. As I always give y'all this real, man. I give y'all this real that nobody could deny, man. It is what it is, man.